see, the key in this fight, because Brook really, even though Spence is taller, Brook really is the bigger man.
Bigger than Spence?
I'm talking about what they walk around as.
Oh, yeah.
And Brook wasn't no weak nigga. He hit Spence. I ain't gonna say he hurt Spence like they were saying. I think he hit Spence. But Spence said he showed him he can take a punch.
Because he was getting hit.
He was getting hit, and he took it, and it didn't take much out of him. He kept coming to get Brook. He fucked. I'm telling you, man. I'm thinking, hey, none of them welterweights I seen will beat Spence. I think Spence probably do damage to Porter, because Porter come wild and shit, and Spence be hitting with precision shit. I mean, but I'm not saying.
I think Keith Thurman. I just like Keith Thurman. I think he got duck him for 2 fights.
I'd be,
if I'm Thurman, I'd be like, fight Porter.
Hey, but I understand what you're saying, but I ain't there. I'm just saying, from what I see of them right now.
Yeah.
If they fought tonight, Spence is the only one that look to me that can box and that's strong. And see, Brook had a problem with his other eye, so that might have had something to do with Spence's victory too.
Mm-hmm.
But fuck that, you come in the ring.
It's a fight.
It's a fight, and Spence did what he had to do. He ain't bust. He didn't beat up the eye that was already fucked up. He fucked up the other eye. Spence is a bad motherfucker, man.
I think Thurman could beat him, man.
Oh, we will see.
I just think
Thurman
just got to see a little bit more styles go against him.
Don't Thurman got Porter as a mandatory?
Yeah.
So he got to beat that crazy.
That's what I'm saying. It's like Thurman, like y'all sick and Spence on me. I got to go through Danny Porter and Porter again. Fuck that. You better know. I'll fight you, Spence, but fight Danny first.
Nah, but you think Danny Spence? We give a fuck? Because I don't think Danny want to fight Spence.
No,
Shit.
No. And Al Heyman
Brook, I think would be Garcia. I mean, not before this fight. Before this fight, because your eyes go, you don't know what the fuck.
But Al Heyman at the point, like you said, they always raising young niggas and their time is almost here, so we got to clean this shit out. Danny, what you doing? Your retirement or you fighting Spence? I think you get like that for these motherfuckers.
Hey, but if you look at Lamont Peterson...
I told you with his people, so...
If you told me, but what you said?
He was like, man, Peterson too fucking quiet, man. We went to the Danny Garcia fight and Thurman because Lamont was the #1 contender for Thurman and he was supposed for the WBA. He was supposed to call out.
And he ain't say nothing.
And he would have called out if it was Danny because they believe he beat Danny anyway. But once it was Thurman, he like, whoa. Let me chill. He said, man, they just trying to... He was like, ByrD Hunter got the muzzle on his mouth. They trying to maximize that dollar, which I understand.
And if you know...
Peterson one fight from being out of this shit.
I'm like this. All them fighters that you named, I like all of them. May the best man win. That's the way I'm looking at it. I'm not, if I was to put money on a motherfucker, I would put it on Spence out of all of them. But since I ain't got no money, I won't be betting. But may the best man win. That's the way just like for a minute, I mean, you know, I heard you out there hollering. It was a good fight. Brook hit that motherfucker a couple times and I heard you say, whoa, you were going off and shit. So, you see what I'm saying? But when I saw Spence took his best, I think. And I felt like that was it. once Spence took his punch,
And Preach broke down a good reason why KELL be coming up short. He was like, he could fight, but his arm's short. So he got a good jab, but he got to take risks. And he be getting hit. And it's hard to finish when you getting hit like that.
but the game,
That made sense.
yeah, that makes sense in some cases. Because there's been fighters with that didn't have.
But he only saying in that style with a person with reach.
I'm talking about boxing. They've been boxing for 100 years, so it's been many fighters that have done things in different situations. Joe Frazier had one of the shortest reaches ever, and Smoking Joe used to punish niggas, man. Fuck that. Mike Tyson ain't had no reach.
But what did they say about Joe? Joe was with certain styles like Ali, long reach. He had to take two to land one. And look at Joe's face at the first. That's all he was saying.
Okay, but
That style.
But what I'm saying,
We'll go from there. All right. Great job tonight.
them niggas, they are who they are.
Like you said, Tyson. But Tyson had a type of, at a time, a devastating power that he can get in. And if he get what he get, it's over anyway.
Hey,
So it shows Spence had a good chin.
and what I'm saying about Spence, and they not talking about it. Spence be hurting them motherfuckers. Cause see, I go back to what
You see, took that knee.
He took the knee like he was standing up when he quit on Golovkin. He said, "Fuck this. If they don't know, they gonna know. I ain't taking no more of this shit." And what I'm getting at, motherfuckers, Spence punches be hurting them motherfuckers. But they needed to fight a little more, and he would have knocked them out, man. Fuck that. I'm telling you, man. That's Spence, and he may prove as he fight, like they say, but the best need to fight the best for you to see who is the best. Hey, man.
I just think my man Thurman got. He gonna think.
Okay, he gonna have to think. Cause Spence keep coming. And Spence, the one thing about him doing the early round, he almost like Crawford to a certain extent. He be figuring a nigga out. And he be giving away some rounds. I don't say he give them away, but he don't win them. But as a fighter go, keep going and keep. I just think there's something about Earl Spence. And Floyd tried to tell the world. Broner told the world. That motherfucker. They say Spence was putting niggas to sleep in the gym. He good put.
Do you think that it's a bold question I'm gonna ask you?
I mean,
At this age,
at who
can
age?
Floyd beat Spence?
Ain't no way. I'm telling you. Why you think Floyd going to fuck with the
McGregor.
to make some big money and don't have to fuck with Spence?
Do you think a younger Floyd could fuck with the Spence style?
I think Floyd, at a young age, Floyd was
It's too small.
phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't saying too small. Floyd was a bad motherfucker. Floyd can move and he be hitting the motherfucker. So I don't know that what I've seen of Spence, because it's almost like Thurman is a lot like Floyd, but I don't think Thurman is Floyd. That's why I told you. See, when Floyd was young and Thurman age, he was knocking niggas out. The last few fights I watched of Thurman, you know I've been saying it. He ain't knocked nobody out in a while. So if he can't knock Spence out, how can he beat him? I don't see it. But hey, Thurman might show Spence that he the man. And that's where you coming from. And
I just like, it's just two things that got me sold with Thurman. Once he showed me that he's studying this shit. And once he showed me, he beat Porter and Danny in 2 different ways.
What, he coming up with another way for Spence? Cause Spence,
Yeah, I'm just saying that was what Mayweather was great at. No particular way.
you see, there we go.
There
we go. Thurman ain't Mayweather.
Okay, I get what you saying. But he's winning different ways. But it ain't the definitive.
But name the niggas that's on Thurman sheet who he beat.
That's significant.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Coming through.
Just name him.
I think the Soto Carras was a good fight. I think the Collazo only because listen. Let's give him for him to get hit with a perfect body shot. Collazo had to have something. He ain't no bum. He'll be level. And to adapt, that showed something.
Okay, he showed something, but
Porter, a big pressure fighter, he ain't run. He stayed on the ropes and won that way.
And some people think Porter won the fight, but go ahead.
But it ain't heavily
guess what?
disputed.
He beat Porter, right?
Yeah.
Now he got Porter again. What that tell you?
What?
I say, well, cause most of the time when these niggas beat motherfuckers, that's it for you. But now,
it's bringing the golden age back. Back in the day, these motherfuckers fought each other 1-2. That shit was disputable with Ray Leonard and Duran. They went right back.
See, these niggas been ducking Spence, but now that he got a belt, they gonna have to fight him.
Mm-hmm. And there's only one nigga that ain't never talk about deliberately who said it. Get this money up here. I ain't gonna die, and that's been Thurman. They sicking. They throwing Thurman as the sacrificial lamb. But it's cool. One time gonna show up.
I don't think
Roy Jones already in this corner on the low. It's a Florida thing.
Okay.
You think I know Roy telling them
Hey, look, man.
certain things?
All I'm saying is, if Thurman, because you know I'm the one.
And we seen that Earl was getting hit.
When you was locked up, I'm the one who told you this nigga Thurman.
Yeah.
So I know he a bad motherfucker. But it's something I see in Spence, his character.
Who look like they hit harder in your opinion for the fight? KELL or Thurman?
2 wins each, about as even as it can be until the end of this game.
What one got more power on him?
I think Thurman,
There isn't much reason to
if he hit you, like I seen him hit motherfucker, because remember he was doing that when he knocked niggas out. I think Spence took some punches tonight that would knock a lot of motherfuckers out.
And I think if Thurman, one thing that Brook did, Brook is, I'm going to call him the recipe fighter. He come up short, but he gave motherfuckers kind of a recipe. He gave a recipe with the left.
That was his first law.
With Brook, yeah. But he still gave people, Danny was ready now. Jacobs felt like I got the blueprint now. So I'm going to call him the blueprint fighter. Now people watch Kell Brook fight Earl, even though he came up short. You can hit Earl.
You can hit any of them motherfuckers.
Now Floyd wasn't getting hit. They weren't coming up.
Didn't they just told me that what's his name?
Who?
The nigga the old nigga that caught Floyd.
Shane. Give it to Shane. He a legend.
Nah, what I'm saying, niggas get caught.
And the only reason why that was a memorable moment because a legendary fighter hit. We never seen Floyd be in that position.
I've seen Floyd done got hit. He might have.
Or we haven't seen it too many times.
You never seen a punch, and Floyd is devastated. But that don't mean that punch ain't hurt.
Yeah.
So he done got hit.
But
That's why he turned into a defensive fighter, because of accumulation of punches over his career. He said, I got to stop taking these punches and shit.
And now we've got to just reset.
Cause I ain't fast as I used to be, so I got to duck some of this shit. But what I'm saying, I'm trying to feeling that we ain't seen the best of my man. I don't know.
Earl.
And I think we might not have seen the best of Thurman.
Yeah,
And
they about to meet up.
I think they're gonna bring the best out of each other.
Continuously throughout that first period.
But Thurman gonna have to step his game up to be changed. I mean, whatever that nigga.
The last two games didn't beat
SPENCE, man. Fuck that.
We know they're a better team.
I'm out here.
That's a hell of a shit.
Nigga E out here.
Alright, man. Tell me, tell me.
Aight.